Let us begin with a story of acknowledgement, empathy, and inclusion. Once upon a time, I was working with a student on addition and subtraction. She was having a hard time understanding what it meant to solve an equation. She let me know she was frustrated by yelling, which is reasonable. Math can make a lot of people feel that way. I figured this was a good sign she was upset with the work and now was not the time to push it. I sat back, letting her feel her emotions and showing her that I was calm and there for her when she was ready. I took this time to process the situation, to ask the why. Was it how I presented it? Maybe it was just math in general? I had tried many different methods and was honestly running out of options. I thought it might be time to think more outside the box. I knew as a theater enthusiast that to make a lasting impression, the bigger the better. I started with something that broke down the pieces and parts of the equation. It looked a bit like this. I had her fill in the blanks, and then I made the rest sort of rhythmic with motions. When we add, we go up, subtract, you go back. With this unique accommodation, she started to get it. Now, she was on her way to learning an essential life skill. As an intervention aide, it's part of my job to come up with these types of solutions for students that need extra academic help. It's part of my job to make her feel like she doesn't have to yell when we go to math class. To many, it was just yelling, a disruption. But what it truly meant was, help, this makes no sense. And that's exactly how I would explain it to the students around us. I could see them giving looks of shock, confusion, some would even laugh. As a kid, it's hard to control those natural reactions or understand why someone's yelling, and that's okay. I tried my best to explain that she can't express her emotions the way that we do. Yelling was her advocating for herself. She wasn't ashamed to feel her emotions and make it heard. She just needed help. The majority of us are able to internalize that battle of emotions and then properly voice it. Others can't even conceptualize how to control it. Now, I know we aren't all intervention aides. Practicing this type of understanding isn't in your daily life. So why don't we together open up our minds to where understanding begins, the brain. Think of the brain like a circuit board. All the wires are placed in factory set ways. But factories often change models and move things around, so people have different wiring. Those wires could short circuit or run in different directions. Some could get easily overloaded with information. There could even be wires missing. In these different brains, their pathways of thought can lead to those drastic or large reactions. Let's say you have 3 big assignments due on Friday. Although overwhelming, you do a few things that typically calm that feeling of being overwhelmed, and then you take each task and break it down into steps. Your pathway went problem, regulate emotions, solution. Someone with a different brain makeup could look at just one of those assignments and completely shut down. Their brain missed a crucial part of that wire. This emotional distress is a way to say something, to communicate, whether it's to themselves or to others. With people that can't traditionally communicate, this is sometimes the best way to say something. Things like frustration, anger, or just plain lack of knowing how to say what they're feeling. It's important to listen and hear exactly what that means. This can open opportunities for new wires and different pathways. Listening gave me that unique solution and helped me guide my student to a different circuitry. Now she was more likely to enjoy math class. She felt more engaged in her work, and you could tell that she felt like someone understood. Now that we've taken the time to understand that people don't think the same, we can truly dive into inclusion. When inclusion is mentioned, it's often misconstrued as just physically including someone. So if you're doing a Socratic seminar or a group discussion and everyone needs to be included, then everyone sitting there saying, I agree, is inclusion, right? The word inclusion goes beyond that physical aspect. It means to hear them out. It means to try your best to understand. It means to make them feel validated. And it doesn't take much for someone to feel seen. It could be a nod of the head or a simple question to make someone feel included. Now, I know inclusion is hard to do. Sometimes it can make you uncomfortable, and knowing exactly what to do is tricky. Let's say you walk by someone in a wheelchair. How many of us have not known whether it was okay to even look at them, whether it was rude to say anything at all? Not knowing that is okay. But then how, as a student, are you supposed to include? Simply taking a moment to stop and try your best to understand is just as good. That's taking an acknowledgement that they're there, making them feel seen because you see them. Or you could show them that you're trying by smiling or giving a wave, because showing someone that you're trying means far more than any words. A simple smile can make anyone's day. Despite certain challenges or disabilities someone may have, they're still human. They're worthy of being seen. They can sense that discomfort or hesitation. They're just people. And what does anyone want? To be treated like they matter, to be treated with respect, to know that someone, anyone, sees them. So when you leave here today, remember that. There isn't just one way to include. It doesn't have to be some big gesture. Just simply take a moment out of your day to try your best to understand and remember their circuit board. And remember that they are trying just like you do.